So once again, I reiterate that we're talking just about the animal sign of the year.
Yep.
We're leaving out 7/8 of the chart. Okay.
Okay.
So
So people are
so
aware.
it's definitely not the be all and end all, and there's always different ways of looking at things. I tend to look at a few different methods, but the main method I use is looking at the life cycles of the animal signs
Yeah.
within the current year.
Okay.
And looking at how that affects different areas of life within the current year.
That makes sense.
So, and also the interaction, obviously.
And we've done the rat, and now we're up to the next one in the line, which
The
is
ox.
the ox.
The ox.
Yes, the good old ox.
That's right. So,
Yeah. Mr. Reliable ox.
as I mentioned before, the ox is one of the four earths.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
ox, dragon, goat, dog, or sheep, whichever.
Yeah. I always use the goat. Always been familiar known as a goat. It's a goat to me.
And that's just your area. Yeah. When I was first taught, the teacher used sheep.
Yeah.
And then after I've done them after, and goat, sheep, goat, sheep. So
Okay. Interchangeable.
I say chow, the Chinese word. So anyway, so one of the four earths, just like the dragon is, and where the dragon is the storage for water, the ox is the storage for metal. Okay, so the ox doesn't really store anything away this year,
because it's not.
It's just there. It's just there. So that the other side of it is that the dragon damages the ox. Okay, so it's mixed. It's a mixed situation. A lot of blessings, apart though from the damage. Sometimes for the ox in 2024, it'll feel like everything's moving like treacle, very slowly. Especially 1973 ox. If you're ox born in 1949 or 2009, you'll get a similar effect, but the sluggishness won't be as strong as if you were born in 1973. Now, this is part of the blessing and the damage for the ox this year. Ox's personal energy will act as a catalyst for good luck for other people, but not for themselves.
Oh, okay.
I
Good,
know.
like being good Samaritans.
That's very.
See, sounds unfair.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
Good old ox.
But to get around that, make sure credit goes where it's due. Like, don't help people and then let them ignore you. It's, hey, hang on, I helped you here. It's time to give credit where credit's due.
Yep.
Thank you very much. So there's a bit of that stuff going on. For 2024, for any ox people who are on the spectrum.
Okay. Spectrum.
And when I say on the spectrum, if you are on the spectrum, you'll know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Everyone else doesn't matter. But if you're on the spectrum, honestly, make a space and make time to decompress. Don't get stuck in a rut. Don't let people put you in a rut. Rest, process, and then get back. Do your responsibilities. Don't take everything on board. The ox are going to have it's not a bad year, but a bit of an intense year. And at the same time, it'll feel like they're not making any progress, but they are making progress. Just feels like they're not.
Feels like they're going nowhere.
Yeah, feels like they're going nowhere, but they're going somewhere. The trick is to make sure that they get credit for what they've done and not allow others to take that credit away from them. That you understand what I mean when I say that? Yeah. As far as love and personal life, the last few years for ox has been not very good for love life.
Well, so it's looking up.
Tough.
Any good news
Stronger
this
and
year?
stronger and stronger opportunities. Not just this year, but for the next 3 or 4 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
really, really good.
sounds like make-up time.
Yeah,
making
yeah,
up
that's right.
for lost time.
Any ox that have had strained relationships with their parents, either one or both, yeah, it's not necessarily going to get better this year, but it's not going to get worse. And after this year, it's going to get better.
Yeah.
So from 2025, relationships with parents should start improving for ox people.
Yeah.
You don't have to put any extra effort in this year to make your parents love you or whatever the case may be. I don't know this particular situation, but just know that it's going to improve, which is really nice, really, really nice, especially since you'll be catalysing good luck for other people and not your own. That's not fair.
Doesn't sound
It
right.
is what it is. Now, for career and money with the ox, pardon me, I've written here the vibes at work are muted. Most oxen are going to be dissatisfied with where they're working at the moment, or career choice, or there's something that's not clicking with them. It's just like, I don't hate it here, but I don't like it here. Like, it's not.
So
That's
we're
how
talking about
they're
a
going
career
to feel.
change then?
Yeah, and it could be. And the thing is, this could be despite having a great career and having lots of money.
Yep.
There's still that dissatisfaction. There's something that's not
right. Yeah.
Now, the ox's connection to Yangwood, the Yangwood part of the year, means that ox can make the shift if they want. Okay.
Oh.
But they have to be motivated to change. Okay, they have to be motivated to wanting something different. And if the money's good and the position's good, there's not a huge amount of motivation to change anything. So this is where it's a really mixed up year for ox people. Like, it's
Yeah.
good,
Good, but
but it's not good.
they might
at the
feel
same
too
time.
comfortable to change.
That could be
Yeah,
it as well.
to see.
Comfortably numb, it could be a part of it as well. Yeah, so basically procrastination is not friends with the ox for this year. I mean, the rat, and it makes it harder because everyone across the world in general is going to be overthinking everything. For some people more more than others. So, yeah, with the ox, not the best year, but certainly better than last year. And it's not necessarily worse. It's a stagnation kind of year for ox people, apart from in love life. Love life's better and better and better and better, which is wonderful.
Right,
Yeah.
okay, that's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Then. So at least some good news.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So I think that's about all I need to say
So
about the
the ox.
ox.